Opposition Member of Parliament Amanza Walton Desir has called for a collective approach to address issues facing people of African descent in various parts of the world. Speaking at the 2023 National Action Network Convention in New York and attended by U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, Walton Desir told the gathering that despite wealth being generated from oil and gas, African Guyanese are excluded.
But the reality is that that is not the case. And so, like my brothers from Canada, we are here, I am here this morning to strip back that very carefully curated veneer of economic success, to say to us that this is not happening, contrary to what you read, contrary to what you may hear. This is not happening. Guyanese are not experiencing a good life. And predominantly, the Afro-Guyanese population has been made to suffer the brunt of what is currently emerging to be a totalitarian regime. And as I've sat here over the last 2 days, listening to the families yesterday, those who have lost loved ones, I can only help but reflect that is the exact thing that we have experienced in Guyana. We have had a young man by the name of Warren Boston shot in bed by the police lying next to his wife with his children in the adjoining room. We have had an Afro-Guyanese policewoman who was on security detail being spat upon and called a monkey. And so when you sit and you listen, you realize that the commonality of our condition requires that we come together in this struggle.
Walton Desir believes that collectively they can make a difference.
And I want to thank Nan and Reverend Sharpton for this initiative, for taking Nan internationally. Because as we continue as the diaspora from diverse parts of the world, as we continue to work together, we will be able to make the difference. We have a shared tragedy called slavery. We have gone through 400 years of shared trauma. And I firmly believe that together, as a people, working together, we can share triumph.
Founded by U.S. civil rights leader Reverend Al Sharpton, the National Action Network brings together African leaders from around the world to discuss issues facing Africans globally. The organization was started in 1991 and works within the spirit and tradition of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to promote a modern civil rights agenda that includes the fight for one standard of justice, decency, and equal opportunities for all people regardless of race, religion, nationality, or gender.